Vaporeon copy pasta, and my computer crashing.
The three essentials.
Yeah, I like how my voice cracked at Vaporeon Vaporeon copy pasta. Vaporeon copy pasta. Hey guys, did you know that in terms of male, human, and female breeding, Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon for humans? Not only are they in the field egg group, which is most comprised of mammals, Vaporeons have an average of 3 foot 3 inches tall and 63.9 pounds. This means they're large enough to be able to handle human dicks, and with their impressive base stats for HP and access to acid armor, you can be rough with one. Due to their mostly water-based biology, there's no doubt in my mind that an aroused Vaporeon would be incredibly wet, so wet that you could easily have sex with one for hours without getting sore. They can also learn the moves Attract, Baby Doll Eyes, Captivate, Charm, and Tail Whip, along with not having fur to hide nipples, so it would be extremely easy for one to get you in the mood. With their abilities Water Absorb and Hydration, they can easily recover from fatigue with enough water. No other Pokemon comes close to level of compatibility. Also, fun fact, if you pull out enough, you make your Vaporeon turn white. My mouth is so fucking sore right now, that was too much. However, screw the female version. Oh, yes! You get those same old 2 holes and everything else. The male Vaporeon is the real star of the show. I already agree with this. Those long, slippery dicks they have full mobility control with, like a tentacle, is the perfect ass filler for the ultimate in deep reaching experience nothing else could possibly provide. I'm so naturally lubed at all times due to their aquatic hydrodynamic nature. You can pull off anywhere to the side of the road or go into a public restroom at the beach, get each other aroused, and have the fuck of a lifetime. The extraordinary squishiness of the Vaporeon alone rubbing against you would be enough to lose yourself in pleasure as it simply amounts to. Oh my god. Not only is this gay, so A++, but it's written even sexier than the female one. So basically, I'm jerking off right now. I don't want to keep reading this.
No, you gotta read all the way.
Its ability to stake around your bends and its perfect length makes it seem that a Vaporeon dick was made specifically for your booty. Enjoy the feeling of being completely filled while also being able to see it if you have a tight tummy. And hats only the dick. Due to having internal balls, they're much bigger and pack a lot more cream to load you. God damn it. Along with having muscles around them, make sure every drop comes out, while also being a lot more powerful than any external balls could ever hope to achieve, giving you a deep, complete filling to rock your world to your literal core and beyond. There's still more, though. Due to having a thick, powerful tail connected from their back and front, that means all their fun stuff is on the front and easy to access. Meaning, if you were even comfortable with having your dick point backwards, you can be fucked while also fucking your Vaporeon at the same time. Meow. That's right. But there's still fucking more. Like, holy shit, male Vaporeons are the gods of fuck. While you're fucking your male Vaporeon, possibly while also being fucked by him. Their booty is on their tail at the base, which is the thickest part, because it's where the biggest muscles are. This means that while your dick is in there, it's being fucking massaged, better than even a vagina could achieve. It should be fucking illegal because of how amazing male Vaporeons are for fucking. Well, guess what? That only covered you being a softly wholesome fucker like me. That's right, there's even fucking more. Say you like to be restrained. You don't need a Sylveon's feelers for that, or an Umbreon / Espeon's psychic powers, or Leafeon's vines. Vaporeon's got that shit covered too. Do you even see that tail? It's basically a boa constrictor in a non-sexual sense. It's my favorite part of a Vaporeon. It's basically the main part about them. But if you want them to, it can be a super useful tool to enhance your naughty experience with them. Despite the slippiness, you won't be going anywhere if the Vaporeon wraps you up in that thing. Are you a super kinkster? Me. Do you like pure fantasy fetishes that aren't absolutely IRL, such as... That's not funny. Wow. Well, guess fucking... Oh, wow. I can get vored by my Vaporeon. Oh, wait, no. I vore the Vaporeon. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm understanding this now. They can be solid as they pass your lips, and turn into water as they enter you, allowing them to fit perfectly. Because nothing fits into any spot more perfectly than water, except air. Like, did you write this?
No.
Like a ghost type. But who wants to do naughty shit with air? You can't feel it unless it's moving. You can always feel liquid. Speaking of liquids, even if you're a weirdo who likes digestion, don't worry about killing them as absorption. Eventually they'll come back out and be able to reform like nothing happened. Speaking of hurting them, if you get too rough or you're a horrible, abusive asshole to them on purpose for your own pleasure, they can just turn to water and reform back to their completely unscathed bodies, making scars or missing pieces of thing of the past. Oh my god, this is... I would love to say there's even more you can do with them, but the possibilities are damn near endless. Use your imagination, but if you get one, you better show this guy the fuck the respect it deserves. Umbreons may be my favorite, but damn, Vaporeons really get that top spot for me. It's a really close call. What the fuck did I just read? I was into it. I was into it. Then they started talking about super kinksters and soft vor. I don't know what I just read. All I know is I want to fuck a male Vaporeon.
Sounds about right.
What is Violet Enterprises?
Oh, that's a different discussion entirely.
I have read and understand the new terms of service, of course. I always read that. Okay. Female Absol, male human. Holy. Porn with plot. Pokephilia. Dubious consent. Semi-public sex. Erotic electrostimulation. Electrocution. Imprisonment. Bondage, psychic bondage, illusions, flexibility, multiple partners. I need to read this right now. Where can I find this? This is fucking amazing. This is the best work of art ever written. Holy shit. I need to read this. Where do I find this? How do I read it? How do I read it?
Literally the link.
It doesn't say the link. It's literally just the tags, like electrocution.
You have to hit the proceed button.
I'm gonna search up. This work could have adult content. If you proceed, you have agreed. Proceed. All right.
Oh yeah, there's like 20 chapters, and each of them is really, really long.
An unassuming young man gets seduced into the wild, wild world of working for an intentional Pokemon pornography.
Well, he gets tricked.
Oh, it's
he gets,
not even a oh my god.
He gets
Keith
tricked into.
cautiously pushed the heavy steel door open, wincing slightly as it squeaked. I'm gonna do like ASMR. The salt water of the oceanside city of Comarine had not been kind to the old warehouse, and rust showed in various places. It was the very picture of a dilapidated, shady meeting place. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. Not for the first time. Keith started to have serious reservation about his job interview. Swallowing thickly. Keith lifted the hem of his shirt and cleaned his glasses before placing them back on his nose, straightening up and stepping inside. After a few moments, his eyes adjusted to the darkness. The first thing he saw were old shipping crates stacked against a wall, a net haphazardly thrown over one end of them, and a very, very old kettle. Keith stumbled slightly over some unidentified piece of junk laying across the walkway. Cursing slightly to himself, he tapped his shoe against the ground a few times to regain feeling in his toes. Hello? Is anyone there? He called out into the gloom of the warehouse. Soul, came a non-human cry from somewhere deeper within the warehouse. Amber? Keith called, incredulous. Absol! The cry came again, much more smug this time. Keith put a little more energy into his movements, stepping around old crates, fishing supplies. Okay, I'm done. This is taking too long.
Yeah, you don't have to read it out loud. That would take
I
a
think
very
my
long
favorite
time.
is that they keep saying swallowing thickly. I'm just gonna skip to like the middle. Keith's feeling his throat constrict slightly and his mouth go dry. The soft white fur that covered Amber's body had a break in it. Right where his eyes were naturally drawn, in between the fluff was a pair of perfect plump lips. I'm just gonna fuck, Keith said, biting his bottom lips. He stared down at Amber. I'm literally just skipping to random parts and reading it. Oh, for fuck. Arceus. Keith managed to gasp out, hunching over Amber on reflex, his hips rocking back and forth helplessly as the Absol worked him over so perfectly. Stop! I'm gonna fuck. Swallowing thickly, Keith stared down at her. I'm gonna do a Command F for swallowing thickly. They say it 7 times. Good girl, Keith cooed, wiggling up against her and withdrawing his fingers. A slick sheen of the Absol's moisture was visible on his fingers, but he ignored it, instead grabbing her hind leg and rolling her properly over onto her back, shifting onto his knees against her. With a slight grunt, he managed to widen the tear in his pants entirely, clumsily tossing to the side when he finally got them off entirely, revealing that he was hard again. Where's the electrocution part? I want to have
Okay, go to chapter
chapter 15, page 30, line 3. What's chapter?
Hold on, let me look at
Use
it real
your
quick.
God, I'm just gonna black. Oh my God, this is the greatest book ever written. I'm gonna say it right now. A tale, the greatest tale of all time. All right.
Let's see, go to chapter 13.
13? How many chapters are there?
16 at the moment.
It's an ongoing series.
Yeah. Wait a minute, is that a new one? Hold up.
Oh my God, they released.
Oh my God, they finally released the new one after like months. Jesus Christ.
It's like anticipating the next episode.
It really is. It really is. Because it ended on a cliffhanger where Keith ended up like going to jail.
What the fuck? What did he do?
Basically, so this one person, I just call him Rodney, his name is James, but he's like freaking, he's really abusive to like his Lycanroc, and one time they just like invaded a freaking like secret laboratory where they were trying to do like legendary Pokemon experiments, right?
Lustful Lucario.
And then freaking, they ended up fighting, and then he ended up snagging the like, and then Keith ended up snagging the Lycanroc in the confusion of everything, and then she ended up being stuck there, and then eventually she had to like choose between.
Have you read through the whole thing?
Yes.
Holy shit! Is this the greatest story ever told? Okay, I'm on chapter 13. Libidin. Oh hi. Something strange is happening.
What are you doing?
I checked in the pins and I found a thing called Violent Enterprises, and I was confused, and he told me to read it.
Bro, I'm hyped to read through this new chapter.
I saw that some of the tags were electrocution, jail, penis electrostimulation. Why? These are the tags. Bondage, psychic bondage, illusions, threesome, flexibility, multiple partners, electrocution, imprisonment, erotic electrostimulation, semi-public sex, dubious consent. Help me. Help me. Oh my God. She jolted him so hard he jerked into place, and he was forced back into his rough humps. It was quite literally all or nothing, or all or electrocution. I'm just fucking. Oh my god. How did you? Why? This is. I think this is the greatest story ever told.
Definitely.